What's up everyone, it's Green Zero here and I'm back once again bringing you some more Kane's Wrath action. So let's jump straight into this one here. It's on the members tab, but I do believe it will push the popular replays tab. Of course I haven't seen it, but judging by the WUB to download ratio, and that'll be good because we haven't had a new replay on the popular replay system for over 7 days now, so it's another slow week. So if you're on the members tab, just check out those few replays which have been pushing 4, 5, 6 WUBs. They may be worth the effort. Anyway, we have JonyCalcinha2, the Brazilian player there. He's playing as Steel Talons, that's pretty awesome. And Flames1972, which I don't believe is a Smurf. I believe that may be his actual name because he posted in the comments under that name. So hopefully he's not a Smurf and that is his real one. I have never heard of him before, if he is or if he's someone else. Not sure, boards are down. They've been down for months, obviously, because when EA changed whatever. And anyway, we have another observer there, God of War. Not sure who that is, but anyway, let's jump straight in. And JonyCalcinha will be picking purple Steel Talons. Nothing as frightening as purple Steel Talons. And yes, we're on Tournament Rift again. It has been prevalent the last couple of months, but it's been pretty slow this week. So once again, I've chosen a Rift game. I do look for other games, but really when it comes to making a VOD on a game I haven't seen, I really just pick the ones with the players and the WUBs and the downloads and the comments that I believe would be the best one for it, because I don't want to have to go through VOD something and say that was crap and have to go and VOD another one after it. I do watch a lot of replays in my own time as well, so I do know what's going on. Anyway, we have Flames grabbing just one spike here. He is a screen faction, not sure which one yet. He's not Travel 59. He drafted 5 buzzer swarms there, so he's going to have no problems overwhelming that one lone scout there. JonyCalcinha, oh no, he's got extra 2 engineers here. 2 engineers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifleman scouts there. A 6th one which was over there, which did actually get through. He's actually going to need that as backup. And these guys, the thing here, you want to take out buzzers, queue them up, bring up the health tags so you can see how much they are. And JonyCalcinha has not fired at max range there. He's going to lose that one squad quickly. Oh no, he needs to rally. He needs to fight. His rifleman, oh, this is going to end in disaster. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he's not. Oh, that is terrible. 3 buzzer swarms remain. The engineers might actually just pull out their handguns, but they're so terribly slow and pathetic at that he's not even going to... Oh man, so that could have been game right there because he's just out all those scouts. He lost every single one of his scouts and the 2 engineers. What is he going to do to come back from that? I'm not sure. But yeah, really, if that happens, you need your riflemen in a line formation, spread them out. Whichever the one the buzzers are charging at, you should remove them, move those guys' backs, and just wait and see what the enemy player does. But you got to have really super fast micro against these buzzers here. You got to judge exactly what they're doing. But he's even got rifleman scouts inside the base here, so he spent a lot on scouts and a lot on engineers, and he lost it all. And we can see that there's 3 harvesters here, and there's 3 harvesters here as well for JonyCalcinha. That one just getting jammed outside the war factory, but he's going to be working straight away. There is no ref queued. Interesting. Doesn't look like he's building anything at the moment. There you go, he's building something from his war factory, but you think he'd go for a second ref now. He can't really, like, can he rush? Can he attack with what he's got now? He's down quite a bit. He's down a ref and a harvester, so you can see it's hurting him right there. And there's the buzzer hype. He needs to run those guys away. Yes, you should be able to outrun them, especially if he places it that far away. No, he's going to lose them all. Oh, that was close. As soon as you sell the buzzer hive or whatever it's called, all the buzzers that were from it will just evaporate. He went for a 4th harvester before another ref, so JonyCalcinha really paying big time now. I'm not sure what he's going to do. It's going to be up to Flames to really, I mean, he must know he has a big advantage at the moment, and you can see that he's just used it just to do the standard eco, and he's placed his nerve center before expansion, so maybe he's going to go for some aggression. He knows that the opportunity for aggression is here. He can go and put pressure on Johnny and just make him build units where he really doesn't want to build units. He really wants to get his economy up and running, but he's got 5 and 2 now. No tier 2. He's got something constructing from both his war factory and his construction yard. Lightning spike being cast. Maybe that's just harass, force him to build another unit to destroy it. But he places a harvester at front, and I don't like the way that units can shoot over the refinery at docked harvesters. If the harvester was sitting out front like this one here, wouldn't be able to hit it. Bikes like to just drive around and then shoot over the top. I really don't like that. I think they should be able to block them, and they should have to come around. On this side, no worries, but on the back, yeah. I've actually redesigned my shell that I normally build for when I play Steel Talons against other factions, especially not. I like to place the power plant back behind instead of right alongside now, just so it stops them from doing that and allow room for the tines there. But we have a few rockets and rifles here, and some tines really against Skrin, and he is Skrin vanilla, and he's got a tech center, and he's got mecapedes. Oh man, Oh no, this is going to be all sorts of trouble. And there's the scan, and JonyCalcinha can see that there are mecapedes, and he's like, oh no, what's he going to do? What can he do against these mecapedes? I mean, the units he has, it's a slow-moving force. I'm pretty sure the mecapedes won't engage that. They could kite it and wear it down. I mean, a lot of tines are coming out now, but tines will fall to this many mecapedes, depending on the situation, really. He's going to want buildings as cover. He's just building nothing but mecapedes. He's got a growth accelerator as well, so feeling very confident with placing that. That'll allow that field to stay operational for just a little bit longer. Has he used Icor Seed? He may have used Icor Seed because he seems to have a little bit more Tiberium than what Johnny has. And Johnny done 2 foxholes. 2 foxholes in his main base, maybe getting ready for those mecapedes. But, oh, that elite buzzer swarm may be able to close to that rifle hole. No, not quite. He probably could have cleared it out if he was paying attention. And hammerheads coming out. APM is on the upgrade. And JonyCalcinha just managing to expand now. But really, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 titans. The infantry have been kind of shattered a little bit, 7 times. So titan spam coming out. It can do alright. I mean, if it had railguns against Scrin, it would be pretty good. But just straight up titan spam on a big level where they have to move around, not going to work out too well. Flames1972 has a big advantage at this stage in the game. It's going to be up to Johnny to defend out these mecapedes and then get his expansion down, and then maybe he can think about turning it around. APM not quite done yet. Here come those titans, and it looks like disc and shard mixture. That one time getting dominated there. That mecapede taking a little bit of damage. But you can see he's turning around, he's like, oh look, he doesn't even have an expansion, so there's no point in me going down there, let's just outmaneuver these titans. He may take a swing at that Tiberium spike. We can see that he moved his drone platform all the way to the middle. He's got his 2 engineers, he's just about to send them to the spikes, and he'll probably grab the blue field here, which will just further hurt JonyCalcinha. And there's the Orca Strike. I'm not sure what that was on. Was there a lightning spike or something there? It may have been something there, I'm not sure. But maybe it was a misclick. JonyCalcinha a little bit all over the place, doesn't seem to be too sus on what he's actually going to be doing. He's got these towers out here, he's got these rockets, but he doesn't have enough rockets. His mechas will destroy them with the shard launchers. You can see he's taking the blue field now, and he even knows about those hammerheads. He's got air defenses up. The towers aren't going to do too much, because trust me, APM doesn't do much in the way of any damage to mecapedes. I've tried wall spam, it just does nothing to these guys here. They just tank so much AP ammo damage, it's not funny. You really need railguns, rockets and stuff like that. But if you go orcas, they can quickly switch out their shards for disc, and that's goodbye orcas, because pretty much any AA that Scrin have is amazingly powerful. It doesn't really matter what it is, whether it's gun walkers, shard walkers, disc launchers, plasma, missile batteries, anything that can shoot air for Scrin usually just dominates it pretty quick. And that's a really big downer for Steel Talons, which against Scrin would rely on their air a lot, but you just can't build it because it gets smashed. Firehawk's always good against Scrin because they can't laser fence their field, but then you risk getting overwhelmed on the ground, because Firehawks can do nothing against ground units, even though people try and bomb them. I don't know why people try and bomb ground units with Firehawk. It's just a complete waste of time. Go bomb their buildings. We can see tripods coming out, and he's leeching down there. He really needs to get an expansion down there, because JonyCalcinha has a lot of expansion down here. A lot of harvesters and stuff. And here we go, here comes the disc mecapedes now. These titans may be able to hold them off, and you see he's not going to commit to those, because if those titans focus down the head, they probably will be able to knock him out. JonyCalcinha might want a tech center and might want railguns. If he can get railguns on these guys, they're going to be a really, really strong force against these mecapedes, because mecapedes can't really do much against railguns, especially if there's mammoth tanks. But the Hexapod is out. The Titans won't be able to do a lot against that, even with railguns. They'll just feed the Hexapod. He either needs behemoth support, which the behemoths will get flanked easily by the mecapedes. I'm not really sure. He needs a big army, and he needs it now, and it needs to be a mix of just railgun units, behemoths, infantry, or air. He seems to be going air, so maybe forgo infantry for the air. These guys are moving out now. Those tripods aren't going to be able to do much against the air. Obviously, there's actually 2 overlapping there, so there is 3 tripods there. The growth accelerator is still managing to keep these guys harvesting down there, but he's leeching here. He should have expanded a little bit sooner. He's expanding now. He's almost out of blue Tiberium, so it's okay. It's a little bit edgy. He does have both these spikes, so he's powered on 3 spikes. Here come the hammerheads. Do they have infantry in them? There is rockets in some. There's rockets and rifles in some, but not all of them. It's a bit iffy. He's trying to focus down the power plants. These are upgraded power plants. So, the tech center, I just noticed that's in a very vulnerable position. And yes, he's forced to sell it off. That may be very, very, very costly, even taking out that power plant. So there we go. Flames moving his mecapedes up now. But those hammerheads, of course, are faster than the mecapedes, and they will escape. So JonyCalcinha has managed to bring it back. He is going for railguns. Yes, I hope that's railguns. It looks like it's upgrading at the speed of railguns. Space uplink command. He needs oh no, here comes the Hexapod actually. He's probably getting ready to use the orbital. He doesn't have railguns yet. He might want to pull back and just wait for that to finish. There is a beacon. It is shockwave, and he misses everything. Oh no, he just manages to get it, but he ends one of his own mammoth tanks. These guys get statused out. This is what I'm talking about. Whatever support power you use on the scrim, they've got 3 more support powers to counter it, and railguns is done now. But all the corruptors are dead, so the Hexapod won't be getting any repairs, and it is being fired at from the rear armor. That mammoth tank may just be able to escape, so that's good for JonyCalcinha because he killed all the corruptors. The Hexapod is pretty badly damaged. He didn't really lose any aircraft, did he? No, he's getting those repaired. That mammoth tank will escape. He's getting his Titan Behemoth mix. This is actually looking pretty good now. The thing is, against Screen, you need a big army, and it has to have a lot of stuff in it, a lot of unit mix in it. He's going to want to leave that one mammoth tank there and get the other one to move. No, leave that one behind. Yes, good work. Keep your units alive. You can't really just waste a mammoth tank like that. It's $2,500 that you really can't just let that go to waste. You need a heavy mech army against against the screen. He may decide to bust some air on him, but no, he's got an army over here. The railgun equipped army will be very good against that. I'm not sure what all the gunwalkers are for. Maybe for the the hammerheads. Which, where are they? Where they are? They flew right over the top of it, and you can see they got very lucky, and none of them got taken out there. He has actually halted that army there, stopping them. The mecapedes, he's trying to get the mecapedes to destroy them, but really, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. The hammerheads can kite these guys here, but there's not a lot of rockets in them, so it's going to take a long time to kill those tripods and stuff like that. And the Hexapod is coming back. The shockwave is gone. He's already used it. It's definitely on cooldown still, but you can see he's got a heavy mech army here. He could even use railgun accelerators. He hasn't got adaptive armor. That would be really paying dividends there. He could use it on that front mammoth, and that would make it last. It would make the Hexapod have to take so many more shots to kill it. But you can see those corruptors got left behind, and oh man, a few of them going down now. Hexapod being forced to retreat here. The scrim player now just sending his Hex in against his heavy mech army is not going to work. I'm saying mech like it's StarCraft 2, but I guess I watch a lot of StarCraft 2 VODs, okay? Don't play the game or anything like that. I just like to watch the high tier pros play. But yeah, it is a heavy mech army. He's got no infantry, and that's okay because he's got the hammerheads to clear out any enemy infantry that he needs. I'm not sure where they are. He's got tower spam. I'm not sure what that's going to do. It's not really going to stop any of those units there. Maybe the gunwalkers, but nothing else. He's pushing on this field here. There's nothing really here. The blue Tiberians are gone. The scrim player has set up over here, and there you go. He's going dual. He's got a triple Storm Rider field, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to be a problem because, like I said, even though he's got Titan, Mammoth, Behemoth, Hammerhead, he's still got nothing to counter the air. So he's got to build something like that. I mean, he could spam out rockets. Spamming out rockets is pretty good. He's going to be vulnerable with the Buzzer Swarm then, and he's going to need the Hammerheads to be right there at that point to counter that. I still don't know why he hasn't got adaptive armor. I mean, he's not a Steel Talons player, so he probably doesn't realize how good it is. I mean, if there's a unit being attacked, you put it on, that unit's going to suck up so many more volleys of attack. It gets like 40% more armor. Actually, don't quote me on that. I know it's a lot. I'm not quite sure how much. And the army is actually moving from the blue field over to here. So, those harvesters, get out of there, far out. They're getting sent into this bait. They're like SCVs. I don't get why people send all their workers in like that in StarCraft 2. It's like trying to block up the field of battle. You won't be able to do that with the harvesters. They just get destroyed. And running over the husks, obviously unintentional. He needs to get those harvesters. Yes, get those harvesters back to work. He could put some rifles in these behemoths. That would prevent the Buzzer Swarm from cleaning up everything because the rifles just be able to shoot out, and that'd be safe. And here come the hammerheads. And there's 7 there. I think there's 7 there. There's a couple overlapping. And it looks like Flames is losing his grip. He's got a lot of Tiberium. Here comes the Storm Riders, and he's got nothing. Almost nothing. The mech army is moving along up here, but what has he got? He's got no tungsten. When I see Storm Riders, and especially if there's more than one field or something, I just go straight for tungsten. I don't take their crap. I just go bam, straight. I'm getting tungsten. You can't stop me. And here they come. He's got one double A turret there. Where'd those Storm Riders come from? Where are the rest of them? There's more than that. Oh no, did he use... I was looking at the comments, and there was this epic supersonic airstrike in this game. Oh man, did I miss it? Did I miss it? I think I may have missed it because I read down a few comments, and someone said I've never seen a supersonic airstrike take out that many Storm Riders, and we missed it. Don't worry, I'm actually going to go back and edit that part in. So and it's going to be edited in right now. Alright, so let's see some slow motion effects. There we go. Bang. And now we'll speed it back up. Awesome. Alright, so assuming that bit was edited in then, we're going to keep going. I hope I did edit it in, otherwise I'll look pretty lame. But apparently that was so epic that I really couldn't afford to say, oh no, Hammerhead's engaging mecapedes, that wasn't good. They actually managed to kill them. Whoa, did not see that coming a mile away. A couple of Hammerheads obviously being destroyed. They may have got lucky there, but I don't think they're all loaded with shards. Not shards, a disc. The mecapede is going to destroy this base here, but I don't think JonyCalcinha really cares. He's got this massive army here. This is what I'm talking about. He's got the mech army going. He should just put the rifles inside these behemoths so they stay safe. So any infantry rock up, he can just counter them regardless. Yeah, that's just going to move through. Still no adaptive armor. I mean, JonyCalcinha, not a Steel Talents player, probably doesn't realize how good it is. It's only $1,000. It takes 30 seconds. You can see he was forced to sell off his tech center and his space uplink command. He'll probably be forced to sell that off, but you can see he's got dual war factory here. He's rebooting everything. He's just pumping out a dual war factory Titan spam with rockets, so that's a good idea. If he had adaptive armor, those Titans would be super powerful because he's going to be able to build at least a dozen of them before that Hexapod even makes it there. You can see he's sell. Oh no, he didn't sell up there, I don't think. But yeah, JonyCalcinha should just sell these buildings one at a time, just to stall the Hexapod, keep it there as long as he can. The Hammerheads are working back on those spikes, and they do get one of them. But the mech army is moving around, and oh no, all those Storm Riders. Did I miss that? Oh man, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know where he pulled those from. Was there a supersonic airstrike? I don't know, maybe I read the comments wrong, maybe I won't edit anything in at all, but there is an attack going down here and everything is getting destroyed. Oh no, JonyCalcinha, you're losing. Oh man, the only AA there was the Mammoth rocket, so there's actually 5 Mammoth tanks there. I don't know if you can see it. They're in the wreckage there and they have managed to push them back a little bit, but JonyCalcinha in a lot of trouble. Those Hammerheads are dead as soon as those Storm Riders realise they're there. There's a veteran Mammoth there, very nice. He's trying to destroy the husk. He really should try to focus down some of these units here. He really can't afford to let these go down, and I don't know what he's going to do. He doesn't have tungsten. He has no tungsten. He's got 2 AA batteries here, which won't hold that back at all. The Hexapod is there. All of a sudden, JonyCalcinha is he's not looking good. I don't know. At this stage of the game, and I haven't re-edited that part where there is a supersonic airstrike or not, but yeah, there are a lot of Storm Riders. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. I don't know if they're full. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think there's 17, which if I counted correctly. That is a lot. He does have no. The scrim player has no power. He's got no Tiberium left. JonyCalcinha has the advantage of having Tiberium left. There is a veteran Hexapod there though. There's no support. There's the buzzer support power. He needs to kill those right now. And they just rip through all the infantry. The last one's still going, but it is down now. But that Hexapod with the rear armor, here we go. JonyCalcinha is chasing it, and he will destroy that unless it's phased or teleported or something. But I don't think he has the money or a tech center, and it's going to go down. There we go. So when the Hexapod's running away like that, always chase it because you're shooting at its rear armor, and it takes so much more damage from the rear armor. Slingshot's coming out now. No tungsten. This is going to be a massive blow because those slingshots will get focused down. There's so many Storm Riders. There's just so many that he's going to need half a dozen at least slingshots with tungsten to take these down. Otherwise, he's going to get focused. And here we go. Look at that. They're just going to get focused down. They don't have a lot of armor, these slingshots. They've really foregone armor for speed. I mean, with hovercrafts here. And in the lore and stuff, they can't move exactly very fast when they have a lot of armor. That's why Shatterers don't move that fast because they're a little bit heavier. And there you go. He's just going to focus those down. I don't think he's even got one Storm Rider there. And he must realize that, hey, I need tungsten or these rocket support or something. Oh, what are you doing? Don't send the slingshots up the front. I hate it when people do that. You can't afford to waste them. They're $1,000 each. They're a dedicated anti-air unit. Yes, they can crush infantry, which makes them good because they have a double purpose and they become dead tech later on. They're very fast. They can scout. They're the fastest GDI ground unit in the game, I believe. Faster than pit bulls. And there we go, JonyCalcinha with this, what do you call it, a railgun army here, no adaptive armor, a couple of infantry squads. There is 3 slingshots. That won't be enough to defeat the Storm Rider army. Where's his tech center? Where is your tech center, JonyCalcinha? Oh no, you do have it, it's over here. Not your tech center, your MCV, but again, without tungsten, how's he going to be able to destroy these Storm Riders? There's just too many there. He doesn't have enough rockets either. There's only 3. He should be pumping. Oh, he's pumping Titans at the moment. There's another slingshot there, but he needs more slingshots. It looks like one is for slingshots and one is for Titans, maybe. But yeah, he needs to be able to destroy it. He should take that building because there's only one buzzer swarm there. Kills that, he'll be fine. Put the rockets in there, and here we go. Here comes the slingshots and the Storm Riders. But yeah, really, I think if Flames realized he could just waypoint attack the slingshots, he could destroy them all and then he'd be fine. But he's just going to fly with a general attack, and that is going to be what it's going to cost him the game if he doesn't realize this. There is more slingshots joining the party now, and the more slingshots, the harder this is. The harder it is going to be able to counter. Because Storm Riders are 1500, slingshots are 1000, and slingshots do have a little bit less health, I believe. But yeah, if in that attack he focused down one after the other, used the shift key or whatever waypoint attack is for him, mine is shift, just hold down shift and click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on all the slingshots. He could have focused them down like that, because Oni does it all the time to me, and he would have been fine, unless of course they had tungsten. Because if he flew into five slingshots with tungsten, he probably would have lost lots of stuff. You really don't want to fly into that much tungsten, regardless of how many Storm Riders you have, because tungsten is super powerful. There's only 2 AA defenses here, and he's just like, oh, I don't care about those. They don't do any damage, and they really don't do that. They manage to shoot one down at least, and the rest of these units here, the slingshots are trying to cut them off. And all the harvesters will be destroyed. There is a slingshot there. He's going to want that to join the party. But there you go. Only shooting down 2 more Storm Riders, and that slingshot got horribly dominated. We can see there's these empty foxholes. Where is the MCV? The MCV is gone for Johnny. Oh no, there it is. He moved that a long way. Jeez. And these Storm Riders are going to find this one lone refinery. If he was smart, he'd move the harvester into the corner, and maybe at least he could save that. But no, that's not going to happen. That was just an idea. I'm sure it would have worked. If he saw that they were up there, he could have moved the harvester down there, they would have flown around. They might not have worried about destroying the refinery, and they might have just looked for a harvester and left, because they obviously have lots more to kill. And look at that, there's the slingshots. There is the slingshots. Again, I think that supersonic airstrike may have been a myth. I'm not quite sure. There is a lot of slingshots here. He needs a Texan, he needs tungsten. If he had tungsten, it would be good game. And you don't use tungsten that much in 1v1, it's only every now and then kind of thing. It's more of a 2v2, 3v3, free-for-all kind of upgrade. But when in times like this, you desperately need it. It's an upgrade that you really can't go without. And JonyCalcinha is just, he's biding his time here. He's either going to get overwhelmed, or he's going to overwhelm his opponent. One or the other. It's going to come down to positioning, who has what units where. The Storm Riders are engaging again, and they're going to target the power plant. This could knock out the AA defense. It's not that they're very powerful anyway. There's only 2 there. He still has his command post, and that is going to be important, because without his command post you cannot build any anti-air. So if you're running into your opponent's base like this with aircraft, always target that structure down. It's very important. And he just sold it off, by the way. Oh man, that's going to deny him the ability to build slingshots and build any kind of AA defense whatsoever. He needs to get these slingshots back behind. Here they go, they're going back behind now. That harvester is dead meat. Storm Runner is still going. The rest of these guys are focusing them down. There's no tech center by either side. It has not been for quite a long time. Devastators have been coming out. They're not Devastators, Devourer tanks. And it looks like Flames will lose the last of them right now. It's going to be a base push. How did this happen? Their bases are right next to each other. I hadn't even noticed. But yeah, what's the screen player going to do? I think he's running out of Tiberium. He's only got 1 harvester himself, selling off some structures here. And yeah, really, I mean, if he had his stacks, he could use his RGA right now as well and really devastate this area. But he's got a bunch of refineries over here and here and here, but he's got no harvesters. I don't think he has any harvesters at all. There's no harvesters on that field, and that field, and I am missing the action, I apologise, but JonyCalcinha has no harvesters. And it looks like just 1 harvester maybe for the screen player. Those Storm Riders are taking more and more damage, and this is going to be the end of them. They do manage to focus down a few of those slingshots, but there are just too many of them now, even without tungsten. And oh man, if JonyCalcinha, if you'd got tungsten, you could have won that game very easily. It's a heroic slingshot. Got heroic without tungsten. That's pretty amazing. And JonyCalcinha is going to come through for an amazing win here. So I really, with the terrible start he had, and then Flames was putting on so much pressure, and then he just managed to crawl his way back in there. It was very tight for a long time. But oh man, that was pretty intense. If there was a supersonic airstrike and I missed it, I would have edited it in by now. I don't know if I know what I'm talking about or what, but anyway, 23 minutes exactly. There you go, JonyCalcinha versus Flames1972. Units up and down. Obviously, Flames having more. He's a screen player. Look at the balloonage of units here. The 3-minute mark. He was just cranking out units there. And structures, there we go. Obviously, Flames having more. He had a better start. I can't wait to see the resources tab. We'll have a look at this. Obviously, going down here, JonyCalcinha managed to hurt his tech, and neither side really got their tech back after that, which was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, you can see he didn't have that much of an advantage. I think JonyCalcinha's idea of building harvesters before the ref maybe just paid off a little bit. You can see there is a noticeable gap there, but then it comes back a little bit because he went for the blue field instead of going for the closer field. But he bumped up a little bit here and a little bit here, and he was always keeping ahead. But then there was this point here. I don't know how Flames pulled ahead that much. Is that maybe that is when he got the blue field? I don't think it was. I think that's when he got the bottom right field, and JonyCalcinha had to set up at the middle, so he just stalled for a bit and then kept on par. And obviously Flames exhausted his Tiberium a little bit sooner and didn't get any more after that, and JonyCalcinha going on pretty much nothing then. So 1.32 kill death ratio to JonyCalcinha, 0.72 to Flames. That was a good game, especially by Flames1972. I've never seen him before. He's pretty good. It was still Talons has a really hard time against Screen. I think we saw that, but Tungsten was definitely a must-have for Johnny, and he must be kicking himself he didn't have that. It's 164,500 to Johnny and 170,000 to Flames. So after 23 minutes, less than $6,000, that is one tight economy game. They both pretty much had the same at their disposal. Stormrunner was the favourite unit for Flames, but yeah, I can't believe he didn't manage to crush JonyCalcinha. I think he needed a bit more map awareness. He had them going and they were very aggressive, but he just didn't get his targets, and JonyCalcinha didn't seem to fear them, which was quite interesting. So anyway, that was a great game. I strongly recommend you head over and view the replay if you believe it deserves a wub. Don't forget to submit your WUB, but if you think it's just okay and you don't want to submit your WUB, that's fine. No one's pressuring you. Don't let people tell you to WUB games. So anyway, I hope you'll enjoy this replay, and I'll see you all next time.